The gentleman on my right is shy today.
Yes, woke up with a nasty rash.
We are live, by the way.
No more mentions of rashes then. Absolutely not. Welcome everybody to the show. Now, you might be thinking, where's Stephen? Well, he is here. He's just a little bit shy and he's got some camera issues, but that's okay because we're going to be talking, we're going to be sharing a screen. So that'll be good. And we're going to be talking about Switchboard, which is a great software that we're using at the moment to live stream, well, everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. It is so cool.
It is everywhere. What I'm going to do, because hopefully everybody can hear me, is I'm going to share a Chrome tab and bring it up on screen. And hopefully in the studio now, my picture will be somewhat smaller. Let's just cancel that. Show it on screen. Yeah, so it doesn't matter now that, hang on. It doesn't matter now that I'm not here. The actual screen is here. I mean, this is the thing, though, isn't it? When you go live and things are not working well, you've got two choices. You can either sack it and say, we'll do this again another time, or you can say, let's just do it.
Exactly. Let's do it anyway. I mean, you know, people get so bent out of shape live streaming. It is quite amusing. I mean, actually, I'm in a group, like a 90-day video journey group, and I've done it a few times. And I thought, I'll just go round again just for a bit of fun. And it's so funny to see these people, and bless them, because we all got to start somewhere, but they're doing their very first videos and they're live streaming into this very safe Facebook group.
Yeah.
But the movement they get afterwards is fantastic. Really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, just carry on and do it anyway. That's absolutely.
Right. Okay. The screen that you see to the left of us, and we say hello to Harper, who agrees that this is the joy of live. Hello, Harper.
Hi, Harper.
I'm half live. I actually went for a 4-mile walk this morning, so perhaps as well I'm not actually on screen.
Oh, wow.
Delivering leaflets. Anyway.
Oh, well done.
All right. This is right. This is a restream. Sorry, the workflow for restream, and we're actually, as you can see Nick live there at the moment on the top left of the screen, and on the right hand side of the screen are all the destinations. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us live on the website by clicking Go Live, and this will probably go quicker because I'm not using my camera. Not using the camera. Yeah, I have got more juice.
Now,
so
sorry, Stephen. Can I ask a question? Because obviously I've got the switchboard as well, but I've not actually managed to actually get it live on my website yet. So how are you doing that? You use some clever ninja tricks.
Yeah, it is at the moment. It is a ninja trick because the HTML5 viewer on Switchboard is still in alpha, so we can't use the one on Switchboard. So I'm using the one on Restream, on OneStream. Right?
On OneStream, yes, of course.
So we're actually streaming to OneStream, and I'm just refreshing that. And what I can actually do, just to prove that that's live, is that I've actually stopped sharing that. And all we're doing at the moment is just going live to the website. And Nick will go full screen again, but I'm going to screen share again. And we'll take it slowly. Screen share again, and this time share the Web Talks Live site.
Hey, how cool is that?
Okay. And that's us live on the website. Well, that's you live on the website, me voice only. Right?
And the voice of Stephen Healey.
Yep. So that was, and we're going to get picture in picture now. Stop sharing. That's just by using one button. Okay. Now, in addition to that, let's build this up a bit, because if I now go and screen share again, back to the original, restream.
This is good.
Connection. And then we'll come back. And I'm back here again. There we have it. So just by connecting that one button, we're live on the web. So the website is live. In actual fact, we're live on 2 websites. So one link is taking care of 2 websites. There's no limit to the number of websites you could use, because once you've got the embed code, you just go to your blog or your page. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just multiple websites.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, that's one of the keys, that you can actually get a group of people together and say, right, okay, can we go live on your website? And here's the code, by the way. Just put this code, and whenever we go live, we'll be live on your website. Don't worry about anything else once you put the code in. And then, of course, you actually will publicize them. Now, the other set of pages underneath, it says borrowed pages, and there are 7 of those.
I love this.
And if I click that button there, and in a second, I'll get another button. Hopefully, fingers and toes crossed here, because this should work. Yeah, I know. I should be able. It should go live in a moment, or give me the option to go live. But the thing is, we've not done this for a couple of weeks, Nick. So what I'm going to do is untick it again.
No, I gotta admit, I was still happy from last week playing with Melon and making it work through Melon. I was super happy. So I need to do that a little bit more often.
It is great fun. So I'm going to go live on Brigetti's Twitter, and live on Corinda's YouTube.
Yay! Oh, Corinda, yes, I think you're watching, Corinda.
And live.
Hi to Lillian as well, who's watching. Hi, Lillian.
Yeah. Live on Corinda's Facebook. So those 3 are in. So I'll come back, and if we've got, I can actually, even though you can't see me, I am here. So show some comments on screen. Hello, Lillian. And then we've got the bots coming in. And it's certainly the joy of live video.
Oh,
good. Right, so those are going live and being propagated. I love the propagation word. So we'll be live on those in a moment. And then the other place we can go live is on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
For live video production. So go live there. Now we're actually sort of pushing the boat out today, because we're on Restream. Restream is going out to 6 destinations, and we're now using Switchboard.Live to go out to even more destinations. So it would be interesting after to see what the reception is in each of the individual places. To do this, all you need is Switchboard.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Switchboard through Appsumo, didn't we? And that was
we did.
We found it on a cracking little deal. You have to buy 5 tokens worth, but it was a bargain, wasn't it? Something like 220 pounds, I think, wasn't it? With the conversion. So from dollars, and that's a one-off. And so, we've now got this forever. and I just can't. I got to admit, because I haven't got. I've forgotten the name you just called. The bit where you have your HTML5 player.
OneStream.
OneStream. Yeah, because I haven't got OneStream. I'm looking forward to their version of HTML5, so that I can just use Switchboard just to go directly onto my website as well. Because that's just so much fun, as you always say, Stephen. And that's a bit of property, online property, that you physically own. You can't get thrown off it. Like, Facebook threw me out for 10 hours. Still haven't forgiven them. But yeah, no, on our websites, that's us, and we can do whatever we jolly well please.
I was going to say jolly well. You're on the same line. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I've got 2 strikes this morning from Facebook for videos that I did 3 years ago.
Oh wow!
And basically, my guest time played a promo video they just created. Yeah. Now, because they've created the promo video, they obviously got the music licensing, but I didn't. Yeah.
Ah,
I didn't
okay.
have the right to play it. And that's where you can get caught out. If you're playing somebody else's music, they might well have the right, but you don't. So playing it in your broadcast becomes a problem. And just got a strike, and it was just blocked in 224 countries, plus a few more. And you think, well, I can't argue with that. That's a fair block. But to do it 3 years after you've actually done the broadcast and say, we've been showing this video to everybody for the last 3 years, but now we've decided not to, and it just
It
totally.
does make you wonder, doesn't it? But is that just Facebook? Good news, guys. Facebook is so behind, and then they'll give you 3 years grace. I doubt that. Actually, here's a question for you, Steve. How long?
Yeah.
And the reason I ask this is because I've just released a video onto the YouTube, and in my edit, just for fun, I cut to literally not even probably 3 seconds of a clip of Don Johnson in Miami Vice.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
on YouTube, I can get away with that through fair use. But I'm wondering what will happen if I because I've cut it into a little 60-second clip to promote the YouTube video.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if I'll get away with that on Facebook as well, because it does have just a little tiny snippet of his what's it called, Sonny's theme. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'll get away with it.
You may well get away with it. I mean, it is hit and miss. I mean, we know for a fact they're not checking everything, so they're obviously sampling. And I mean, there are people who say play less than 30 seconds, you're okay. Well, that's not in writing anywhere. Play less than 20 seconds, you're okay. That's not in writing anywhere. These are basically word of mouth. Oh, I play a video, but I only play 30 seconds of it, and I've never got done. Yeah.
Yeah, which is explain that to a client when you get shut down.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If you're producing a show for a client, and all of a sudden they get a strike against them, and you get several strikes against them. And this is retrospective. This is after the horse has bolted. They're actually policing the whole system since video began, which is what, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah,
that's going to be an awful lot of video as well. Crikey.
Well, it is. There's a busy robot somewhere going through every single video and saying, I don't like that music. That's a strike. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's any of that involved, but there is certainly the AI is actually checking against the database of music, and it's got more and more sophisticated. And I think that the other thing is, if you do get a strike, you've got to have solid ground to actually appeal it, because if you don't, then your personal account is then under, shall we say, under being watched.
Yes, and, absolutely.
You only need several of those for Facebook to turn around and say, look, you're contravening our rules and regulations, our terms and conditions. You are not welcome. You're fired. And
yeah, and they won't even tell you.
No.
You'll just wake up one morning and think, "Where's my messenger gone?"
Indeed. Well, now there's a point. Facebook and Messenger are actually separate, so you can get banned on Facebook but still have your Messenger.
Well, this is what happened to me, wasn't it? I got banned from just my personal. I just got deactivated. But then actually they deactivated my Messenger as well. But what they didn't deactivate was Instagram and WhatsApp.
Right. Yeah.
Which they could well have done. So they own them all. So I guess I was lucky. I think they didn't. I don't think they did Instagram. No, sure they didn't. But then at the time, I was doing very, very little on Instagram anyway. So
yeah, it's obviously what they're looking out for is music, and that's basically. I mean, there've been rumours of Facebook doing deals with certain music companies, but they've not come to fruition, or they've not told us about them. So there is a British channel whose name we should actually promote because he's British.
Oh, absolutely.
The website is Mixcloud, and Mixcloud has spent the last 3 years talking to everybody in the music business, the music companies, and getting licensing sorted. So later today, I'll be going live with Fonz, and we'll be playing what was essentially Billboard 100 material live, and nobody can stop us. Yeah, because it's licensed. Yeah, for every track I play, royalties are actually paid to the artist, which I totally agree with.
Yeah,
yeah. So it is. I mean, it's. I've actually just. I wish I could show you actually, but I have no camera. I've actually from Amazon just taken delivery of an Hitachi DVD player. So I can rip my CD collection, and I've got. I mean, my CDs go back a number of years since CDs were invented. So I'm going to rip all those, and they'll then be in a large music database. And I can go live on Mixcloud anytime I want, really, and annoy the hell out of everybody. So that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, fantastic! Actually, it always makes me laugh when we talk about CDs. Excuse me. Going back in the day, because I remember, gosh, what did I want? I wanted it was Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. That was the one.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And yeah, the whole thing was, yeah, CDs. They're brilliant. They're indestructible. You can do all sorts with them. Not quite as indestructible as you might think. You can't scratch them like a record. Oh, you can. As I discovered, But yeah, I had to test it out. I think I wore it out, to be honest. Crikey. Yeah, back in those days, but there were very few. I think there was Dire Straits and Phil Collins. I think that was about it. I think when they first came out.
Yeah, but they did tell us that CDs were indestructible. They told us that DVDs were indestructible.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think in their own minds they were telling the truth, but down the line we all discovered that it wasn't totally true, and you can scratch them. Yeah,
exactly.
wear them out.
I thought excellent, beautiful coffee mug place, holder, and music. What's the word I'm looking for? Coaster, coffee coaster.
All right, okay, yeah. I mean, the thing about LPs is that they eventually made good plant pots. Just put them on the radiator overnight; they curl up.
They curl nicely.
Okay.
I like that.
Even better if you got 78.
I know. The tragedy, though, Stephen, is I know we got a bit off topic, but the tragedy is when I thought, what, about 20 odd years ago, maybe just a bit longer, I really thought that's it. No one's ever going to have a record player again. A turntable and a needle. So I actually threw away, to my shame, I threw away my record collection. I dumped it. Gosh, I wish I kept it now.
Well, I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but I mean, vinyls are now selling at a premium, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we've got in town. We've got a record shop, and just like it was in the 70s and 80s, you can go and you can listen to music. You can buy the vinyl. You can actually buy a turntable. You can buy an amplifier, and you can talk about music and have a coffee.
Oh, nice.
Which is a brilliant idea. But I mean, vinyl is on its way back. Yes, yeah, that's good. It's good. It's good to have the choices.
Yeah,
I am frantically still trying to get some sort of camera. I can't. My Brio won't talk. My XSplit VCam won't talk. My Microsoft Camera Front won't talk. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on here. I'm going to try Logic Capture. That's probably the only one I haven't tried so far. So I'm going to try Logic Capture.
Keep trying away.
Oh yeah. I mean, just to say this is a demonstration of Switchboard.Live. That's what you can see on the screen. As you can see, it's set up to go to 30 different destinations. We're going to about 10 today. And the whole idea is you actually build your audience. Now, there is a point to this, that if you're going to go live somewhere, you need to. It's like a garden, isn't it? Or an allotment, Nick. You've actually got to look after it.
Yes, absolutely, and that's the thing, nurture your audience, because it's you're not going to get it overnight. This is you need to be consistent and keep showing up, doing the same things. Let them get used to you. So knowing it's that familiarity. There's something really nice about that. You think, oh, I know what's on at 3 o'clock on a Monday, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Well, that's the stage you want to get to. You want to get to a situation where you've got a regular show that people want to come and watch. And we thank everybody who's actually watching us live now, wherever you are. If you're watching us on Twitter, thank you, because Periscope's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Did we notice? Have we noticed?
I was never a big fan. Funny enough, I saw a video of when I was my early marketing days, when Periscope just came out, and basically we're at this. We were having a big teach-in, and the person that we had to talk for the last part of the afternoon didn't, or got stuck somewhere. They couldn't get there, and so we just got someone to get Periscope on their phone, play around with it, and they gave a talk. They had about an hour's notice, and they gave a great little demo and talk about Periscope. It was really funny.
Brilliant.
But you just think, yeah, that didn't last as long as they would have thought. But I guess the competition has all these things.
Well, you still go live on Twitter, but the whole Periscope brand has just been ditched. Right, I'm going to stop screen sharing. I'm saying that to warn Nick that I'm going to stop screen sharing, because she's going to go half screen in a moment.
Oh, that's powder my nose.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Oh. Well, it's different.
Hang on. Give me a chance. See, this is where patience comes in.
Oh, hold on. Hey. There
persistent page actually got there in the end, so I can now. That was annoying. Right, I'm going to screen share again. I'm going to stop screen sharing.
Cool. It is you.
We're here.
Hey.
We're not. Okay, and I'm going to go over to the website again and share the website. So I'm coming back. Okay, so we are, as you can see, we're live on the website. And when I move my hands here, it moves the hands on the website. So they're pretty well connected. And there we have it. We're up to date now. Now, the reasons for going live on your website is basically Nick and I talked a moment about copyright and somebody slapping you over the wrists if you do something wrong. This is your website. That just isn't going to happen. The only arbiter of being, well, is yourself. I mean, you decide what goes on your website. The second thing is that at the moment, we are actively making money for Facebook and YouTube, because we're actually creating content which they can show to people. And alongside that, they can run advertisements which people can click. And advertisers will pay Facebook and YouTube forever, because people are actually being attracted to those websites. If your website has your live video on it, then the odds are that it's got your blogs on there too. So if people are watching you or listening to you, rather than surfing Facebook and YouTube, they'll be surfing your website and reading your blog posts whilst listening to you. The other thing is, of course, that if you have a shop attached to your website, then in addition to reading your blog posts, they will be looking at your shop whilst you're live and talking away. So it's the best selling tool. It's yours. And we spend countless hours on Facebook and YouTube trying to get known, liked, and trusted so we can sell stuff to people. And we're doing it so gently and so indirectly that 99% of what we do, we have fun doing it, no problem there, is wasted as far as marketing is concerned. So going live on your website is where you should be going live, for the reasons. Yeah,
totally. Yeah, And that's it. And you got people, and that's the thing. Especially if you've got a shoppers or a website, then people are there pretty much to buy. So they've made the decision to come and see what you've got. And it's a bit like I'm really liking the guys that are doing the Amazon lives, because when you're on Amazon, you're pretty much there because you want to buy something, as opposed to you're not really just Google searching or YouTube searching. So as a place to go live and actually sell, wow, yeah, Amazon is great. But if it's your own stuff, then of course, yeah, your website, perfect.
So we're checking out this cutting edge technology, and we're going to be doing videos about how it can be done. And I think this is the way to go in 2021 for the remainder. And thank you, Harper. It's good. It's good to be back. Oh dear, what a struggle that was. Yeah, I mean, it's going back to actually broadcast to your website. As Nick and I are waiting for Switchboard to actually have their own HTML5 player, and it can't be far away now. We've been waiting for it for at least 5 or 6 weeks.
Must be now, isn't it? Time flies.
Yeah, I mean that's a long time in the live video world. So
Yeah.
I think we should chase it up and see where they've got to it, and ask a direct question in the group on Facebook and say, look, mate, we paid for this.
Yeah, this is
Where is it?
Yeah, your big selling point was the fact that we live stream onto our websites. And I've been trying. I keep missing it because Fridays have historically been really busy for me. Trying to go. They do have a live webinar on a Friday at 5, right, so I'm try and get on that this week.
That's a good idea.
And then I'll ask the question there. So yeah, but I'll be using it. Actually, I'm going to be using it on Friday though, because I've got a new kind of a cheeky promo, Stephen. I'm going to have a new live stream show answering questions all about affiliate marketing and other online ways of creating side hustles and trying things out. So I've got a video series that's coming out, but then we'll follow it up with every Friday. I'm probably going to do it at 1 p.m. I'll schedule it later on today as a FAQ. So anyone wants to join, got any questions on anything affiliate marketing, making money online, then jump in, let's ask. And I'll be doing some demos showing you what's working for me, what's not working, and what I'm changing. So yeah, so I just thought a little quick one. So I'll be doing that, and actually I'll be using Melon, and I'll be doing it with Switchboard into the various different places too. My menagerie of Facebook pages. And actually, embarrassingly, my menagerie of YouTube channels.
Right, okay, so call to action is I'm live with Fonz at 5 p.m. today, 12 p.m. Eastern. We're over on Mixcloud, actually playing music live, and we might try out the pop quiz live, and I'll be able to say, Alexa, and I'll be able to tell her what to play, and she will play it, and we won't get taken off. So we do the pop quiz, which is 10 questions. Here's the title, 4 artists, as you know, Nick. When it gets to getting the answer, we can actually ask Alexa to play the tune, and we won't get kicked off the air. So that's put a new dimension to it all. So looking forward to that. 5 o'clock today, 12 p.m. Eastern. Join Fonz and I over on Mixcloud.
On Mixcloud, and we got a link for that, Stephen, somewhere. Can we drop a link in here?
Oh, good idea. I'll actually drop a link. I think it's Mixcloud Live Stephen Healey, but Mixcloud /live/ Stephen Healey. But I will put the link in because it's easier to click something than it is to type.
For sure. And that's a really nice, that's a nice simple URL though, isn't it? Mixcloud.
Yeah.
Perfect. Says what it does, what it says on the tin.
Totally. Right. Okay. So, well, I actually made it on screen for the last 10 minutes of the broadcast, but it just goes to show you can actually do a broadcast, providing you've got a co-hosted show and a good co-host with you, and who can carry the show. Whilst we actually had the technical problems. Okay, I think what we need to do is I'll put a short video together about Switchboard, and we'll talk about it next week, because I think if you're going to find out about the player on Friday, we can use
Absolutely.
that as an update. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and yeah, and so with Switchboard Part 2 will be not showing you it in Switchboard in use, but how to do it and how to set it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Part 2
Oh, that's
next week.
no, I look
Right,
forward to it.
brilliant
Time.
and incredibly. Over to you, Nick.
Stephen, time flies. Even when you weren't here for 20 minutes, but you were here in spirit, and we could hear your voice. And can I just say, great haircut. I'm actually booked in next week, so
All right,
I,
okay.
I might donate my hair somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. So,
Yeah.
but as you know, guys, yeah, this is our Monday show, 3 p.m. GMT, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're here every Monday. Stephen Healey and myself. Let us know what it is you want us to investigate. We have great fun playing around with these technologies, and with different results. And as we've shown, it doesn't matter. We just plow on anyway. So do join us next week. But let us know in the comments or message us if you want us to actually look at something else. But yeah, we've got the Switchboard demo Part 2 next week, and I do love Switchboard, so I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye, everybody.